Hello, fire signs. Welcome to your your bi-weekly love reading. This is going to be for the second half of December. Be sure to check out your weekly forecasts too, guys, for your zodiac sign because, oops, a little fallen crystal here. Every week, I do a little love card there as well. I pull a card for love in the weekly forecasts as well, but this is going to be more specific in the topic of love for our fire sign friends, and we're going to see what we have coming up for you guys. This will be for December 16th through the 31st. Happy holidays for those of you in parts of the world where there's holidays going on right now. Merry Christmas to those of you who celebrate Christmas. Happy New Year. Speaking of Happy New Year, make sure that you check out your forecast for 2019. I've got those up as well. And I will have a link in the description for the 2019 readings. Okay, guys. So 7 of Wands is coming up for you guys in your love life for the first half of the second half of the month, if that makes any sense. So yeah, Wands typically, or Canes, is a 7 of Canes. This is going to signify fire energy, which is obviously what you all have in you, fire sign. And so a lot of you are feeling very confident, or you're being encouraged to come into that energy of confidence in the area of love. When I see 7 of Wands or 7 of Canes in this deck, this makes me feel like you are overcoming some kind of feeling of having to compete for somebody. And so some of you may have an ongoing situation, because 7 of Canes or 7 of Wands has to do with not only winning the competition, but being able to hold on to your spot. Like, there may still be people coming after you, but you're in a position where you're not going to be knocked down from your little first place spot. I feel that for some of you, something is happening here with someone from the past that's sniffing around your partner. So some of you might be dealing with a partner who has children from another relationship, and you can't necessarily get the parent out of the picture. I mean, there's a child here, and they're still going to have interactions with one another, and that person might still be hoping that they're going to be able to get your partner back. But 7 of Canes or 7 of Wands would be telling me that no, like, you're secure in your spot. You're not going to feel threatened. For some of you, people have been talking and trying to break you all up. And again, you're very secure in your spot, and they're not going to be successful. And people might be talking because they're being jealous, or because there's nothing going on in their life and they want to cause drama in some way, but they're not going to be able to interfere. I feel like some of you are very, very worried that someone is going to change their mind about marrying you. I'm hearing marriage, changing mind of marriage, because their mother isn't liking you. And this is telling me, or I'm hearing, that you don't have to worry about that. Like, that's not going to be a factor, that this person's going to be able to overcome this, or just realize that, you know, mama's being overprotective, and that, you know, they want to be with you. So there's some positive energy for a lot of you fire signs in the beginning of the second half of December. There's something that you all are overcoming. We've got 4 of Pentacles here. Oops. Cards are flying out of my hand. 4 of Coins. Actually, I should say 4 of Coins here. And this could be like, you know, finances being an issue in the relationship. Like, maybe you feel like your partner's being stingy, or your partner feels like you're being stingy. There might need to be a discussion or a conversation about how finances are going to work here. For those of you who are single, it could be where you've been closed off, or you've been attracted to people who are very closed off, and you're being encouraged to begin changing that energy, to open up a little bit more, to let the walls down, to let people in, and to not feel like you have to be an exception for somebody who's guarded. Sometimes it's like we might gravitate towards somebody with the walls up because we want to be the one to bring them down. We want to be the exception, and that makes us feel a little bit more special. And this is a situation in which the universe and your angels are saying, don't do that. Take the easier route. It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to be fulfilled in your love life. And there's no need to have to chase after some challenge. Some of you are having to break that cycle. Some of you don't even realize that you've been doing this. And then you're going to think about it later and you're going to go, oh my goodness, yes, I have been doing that. And it's going to you're going to be very surprised to even realize this. So some of you are feeling a little closed off. Some of you are dealing with a closed off person. But, above all else, just remind yourself that you are worthy of love, that this is not about you not being worthy of love, and you just keep doing what you can in your vibration to be open, and that will attract openness towards you. We've got Queen of Pentacles. I love the Queen of Pentacles. She's very much secure in her environment, and she's secure in her life. She's very independent. She doesn't need to be with anybody. I mean, she's comfortable in her life. If she's with someone, it's because she wants to be with that person. And I feel that a lot of you fire signs are coming into that energy where you're beginning to not be in relationships out of codependency or out of lust or out of, oh my goodness, I need to find a relationship because I can't afford to live on my own and I don't want a roommate, so I have to find a partner. It's not like that matter of survival mode. It's like you're becoming confident in yourself. You're becoming established in your own life, or you're focusing on becoming established in your own life. So you're bringing in and you're calling in better partners or better choices for yourself. Some of you fire signs are dealing with an earth sign. And some of you earth signs are, or some of you fire signs have earth in your chart, I should say. Some of you fire signs are like fire earth combination, and you're being encouraged to pull on that earth energy to just be very stable, be very grounded, be very confident. I always think of Queen of Pentacles for whatever reason, guys. This might sound weird to some of you, but different readers have different relationships with different cards. I see Queen of Pentacles and it makes me think about like your home being your sanctuary. So for some of you, you're having to create space in your home for a partner. And you might be like, well, that's ridiculous because I live with people, and if I was in a relationship, that person wouldn't come live with me. I would go live with them. And I get that. I hear you. That makes sense. But hear me out. There may be things in your space that are not allowing this new person to come in. Do you have a ton of gifts or presents from old partners? Do you have objects or clothes or things that remind you of a time in your life when you felt very unloved? Or do you have things from a period in your life from when you were feeling very unloved? Now, maybe some of these things you can't get rid of. Maybe they have very high monetary value, or you just can't bring yourself to part with some of these things. Then maybe it's a good time to go through and sage these objects. Maybe you could sage them or cleanse them energetically. But some of you need to do some kind of a little spring cleaning of your wardrobe, of your pictures, of your, belongings, because there's things that are carrying energy. Objects have energy. And so in this way, even if you can't have your partner come and live where you're living now, you still need to make space for their energy in your home environment. I hope that makes sense, and I hope you understand what I'm saying by this fire sign. Coming to the next card here, we have got Page of Cups. So some of you fire signs are really beginning to open your heart. Like maybe your heart was blocked for a while here, and now you're opening it up and you're beginning to let somebody in, or you're finally beginning to feel safe. Or some of you are dealing with that partner who had all these other options, and now they're focusing on you and you're beating out the competition. And the reason why you're beating out the competition is this person is realizing that they can't risk playing around with you because they don't want to lose you. So they may be coming to that energy of, I'm going to step up and I'm going to do the right thing and I'm going to be here for them. But Page of Cups can sometimes be someone who doesn't love as deeply as we would like, and who maybe is a little playful, or can come off as like not serious, or can come off as not having a lot of depth in their emotion. And this is because I think for a lot of you, you're just opening up, or you're becoming comfortable in letting people in. We had this Four of Pentacles, right? This is the opposite of the Four of Pentacles. This is opening up, but this could be the beginning stages of opening up. Some of you went through a really bad breakup and you're really needing to get into your playfulness and get into your joy and get into your happiness. Aries, what came in your reading for this last week, for this December 17th through the 23rd, was a really significant love life that was coming out of codependency and stuff. And you have this again here with the Queen of Pentacles. You have the victory here. You have the opening up. And this could be finding your happiness outside of the relationship for some of you, and therefore giving you a better chance of having success in your love life through the rest of December and coming into the new year. This to me, I feel like, is a turning point for a lot of you fire signs. Because that was something that came up very strong for Aries specifically. I can't remember what all the other fire sign messages were, but I do know that there's definitely this turning point energy here for love in the fire signs. And so for some of you, it's just kind of finding that security and that joy and that playfulness in your personal life, and therefore bringing it into your romantic life. Next here, we've got the Fool. So you're going on this new little adventure, this new little chapter. You're taking a leap. You're taking a plunge. So some of you are really going out into dating again. You're opening up your heart and you're like, this is it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be confident. And I'm going to be with, you know, the right partners, because you're in that Queen of Pentacles energy. Some of you are taking a leap or moving towards a really big step with an existing partner. This could be engagement. This could be talk of moving in. This could be talk of having children. Whatever it might be, you all are getting to take a leap of faith, or to take the next level step in an existing relationship. But this is a major arcana card, so this is going to be significant. This isn't just about, oh, well, you know, I met someone and they seemed pretty decent, so I guess I'll go out with them. This is a significant soulmate coming in. This is a significant life shift that's happening. This is going to be a significant relationship. And I think how far it goes is going to be up to a lot of you. The ball is in your court on it. All right, so then fire signs coming into the end of December. You all have King of Swords. Some of you are dealing with an air sign. Some of you have air signs in your chart. Some of you have been combative or very defensive, right? We keep getting that closed off thing with the Four of Pentacles, and then, you know, Page of Cups opening up, coming into the King of Swords energy. Not only are you opening up, you are feeling very just secure. Not that there's no threat of danger, but you feel like, look, even if somebody were to come at me, I have the experience. I'm smart enough to know what's up. I'm smart enough about being able to see people or understand them, and I can make good decisions. You have confidence in yourself to make good decisions. Some of you are coming into negotiating. Some of you are coming into winning a person over, or winning difficult people in their friends or in their family over. You're not feeling in this fear of judgment and in this fear of lashing out. There's no need to lash out. You feel confident in yourself. You feel confident in what you're offering, what you're bringing to the table. And therefore, you're able to have this really balanced, logical give and take, really balanced, stable, exchange with your partner and with the people in their life. So some of you are full on getting a deeper glimpse of somebody's life. Maybe you're beginning to get to know someone, and there's going to be talk. Even if it's not happening now in the end of December, the relationship is going that way, to where you're going to start, you know, very soon in the early part of the new year, meeting their friends and family. And you're not feeling as insecure or as nervous about it. Like, oh, are they going to like me, or what are they going to think about me? Like, you're really in that energy of knowing how to win people over, knowing how to talk to people, knowing how to bring that balance and that joy. Okay. Some of you are coming down to, like, you know, talking business with someone. Like, this is what it is. This is what my expectations are. This is what I want. And this person's listening and hearing you out. And there's this open, honest, clear communication, which is really beautiful. Some of you might be dealing with a partner who maybe isn't very affectionate or isn't very expressive, and you might be realizing that about them, and you might be learning to have a relationship in this new light. You know, maybe somebody who's not as expressive or as spontaneous. Again, it's a general reading. You may need a private reading, which I'm happy to do for you. Be sure to check out your 2019 forecast. I'll have the link in the description. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. Don't forget to check out your weekly forecasts. Happy holidays. Till next week, my friends.